90. Lots of things happening tonight.
115 people here.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you who are paying attention to those that bracket challenge from JJ.
Yep. So it's going to be Yoomoo versus Panda Bair. Now, I actually have not seen Yoomoo come out to Ignite a whole lot. I know that he hangs around in the suburbs a lot, and anytime that there's a weekly out there, then he goes to that.
Yeah, he's basically a standard of like the GHQ people, but he doesn't come out that much to Ignition. My guess is maybe he's coming out for Sage.
Oh yeah,
it is his last tournament.
Yeah, you gotta give him a send off. So
yeah, but Panda Bair, everyone knows Panda Bair. He's an ex-UR because he was our temp of Midwest Mayhem 9. And already this match, Panda Bair having a little bit of control, but it's a little bit hard to get the Villager.
Yeah, Gimmick Villager's kind of off the table because of that recovery, but Marth still has the disjoints to deal with most of Villager's tools in this matchup. But Panda, he's a master at getting those slingshots out and keeping the distance right at that kind of range.
And right now, Panda Bair doing a good job, but now Yoomoo has the lead.
Ooh, good. Oh, no tech on that. That is huge.
That's actually like surprisingly hard, a strange move to tech because it has such little hit stun on it. So it's non-standard. Right now.
Well, okay, so let's see how much Yoomoo can capitalize off of that, because now he's got the momentum. He's got to be fiending to get as much damage as he's going, and he's just going in right now. Not.
And he's really not afraid of all these projectiles coming at him.
And he's showing no fear. He's rushing Panda Bair down. You don't really see a whole lot of people effectively do that. And he's also dodging the bowling ball a lot. There are a couple times where he's doing neutral get up, and I think that it's going to clip him, but he just goes right through it.
Yeah, I mean, Marth does have a very skinny frame, so it's not too surprising. I mean, not too surprising that the character would skip it, but it looks like Panda might have to start downloading that because that was 2 neutral get-ups in a row when bowling ball's out.
Oh, the active frames of the turnip. That is going to be taking that stock and giving Panda Bair a little bit more life now.
And even had that not killed, I believe Yoomoo did not have a jump, so it wouldn't have mattered.
All right, so now he's got to really start playing defensively and just get Yoomoo into the situation where he has to play by Panda Bair's game, because
that can be tough because Villager's so good at controlling the flow of the match.
Whoa, okay. Okay.
And there goes the tree.
And no more tree on deck, but little by little, Panda Bair's chipping his way back into this lead. He's closed the gap kind of well here. If another couple plays slingshots, and this will be back to you.
Oh, there's a forward smash.
There it is. All right.
Panda Bair bringing it back from a pretty decent deficit.
Yeah, Yoomoo put the pressure on, and he put it on really early, but just as the game went on, Panda Bair, he's a master at slowly just chipping his way back from a deficit like that.
Yeah, as Villager, you kind of have to learn to adapt, and just like, no matter what, you're a character that can't really rush. You have to take your time.
And then also all the Lucina practice that he's been got, because he has picked that Lucina up as the secondary.
Yes, for Cloud and a couple other issues that Villager definitely has.
Yeah, problematic matchups.
And that's going to happen when you're a rushdown character like this. Such a tiny projectile.
And once again, it's much the same. Yoomoo getting his approaches right the first time and then extending it as far as he can. You really don't see a whole lot of rushdown with Marth, especially against a character like Villager, because usually Villagers are really good at backing off and setting up their zones, like before Marth can really mount any offense. But right now, Yoomoo's doing a really good job at
Don't do it, Panda.
Oh, no, don't. All right.
And you could clearly see Yoomoo was getting that counter ready.
Yeah, you got to be careful with.
Okay.
Oh, man. Yeah, you got to be careful with the tree around Marth, because that counter, it comes out so fast that if you're not ready for it.
I mean, I would assume it'd kill. I can't remember off the top of my head, because I know Marth for a long time had a really weak counter in the other games. But I mean, that's a lot of damage.
All right, so once again, Yoomoo with the great stage control, but Panda Bair isn't really a player that concerns himself with stage control too much, because he plays a character that really is good by the ledge, and just barely that almost killed.
And right, I mean, there is the one chance Yoomoo has in which he can make. Ooh, yeah, that was too deep. He doesn't have a jump. Oh, he does have a jump. Or did he?
I think he snaked it in there. That either he held that jump for a very long time, or it was a phantom footstool.
Yeah, it was a really deep phantom footstool.
And that's another thing I've noticed Yoomoo's doing. He is going very deep for his edge guards.
You kind of have to against a villager.
Yeah, but it's all the risk reward that you run with Marth, because if you go too far down, like you saw right there, he just risked getting a rudimentary gimp for going way too low.
Yeah, and right now, Panda really needs to get the stock.
Yeah, he does. It can't be like last game where Yoomoo has the freedom to continue to exist on the stage and get all this extra damage. He needs to seal it out now because Yoomoo will have a very solid lead as long as he's got that second stock.
Yoomoo's doing such a grow.
Oh my,
wow.
The patience.
Those turnips are just on fire today. Yeah, Yoomoo really wants to get the stage spike. Ooh, good power shield.
Yeah, last time he got hit by that when it was on ledge, but now he's conditioned.
Ooh.
Oh, man. And again, it's all about Panda just chipping his way into a situation where he can get the stage control back and get him on ledge.
Oh, that tipper forwarder is going to take it.
Dang.
Yoomoo takes it. We're at 1-1, Yoomoo versus Panda Bair.
Yeah, so he made a couple of the adjustments that he needed to make to get into the zone faster, and he's just been doing a very good job of breaking through Panda Bair's offense.
Yoomoo's basically been forcing Panda Bair at ledge or off stage for the majority of the match. Yep. And it's not a situation where, a lot of times Villager wants to be off stage and he's comfortable there. Yoomoo's forcing him to be off stage.
And not only is he forcing, he's also applying the pressure as he is by the ledge, which villagers can deal with, but only for a certain amount of time before that like that defensive wall starts to just break down.
Oh, Yoomoo intentionally tried to use the extended hitbox in that Lloyd Rocket.
All right, side B is getting some more damage. Yoomoo has been very consistent with the side Bs for the entirety of the set so far. But I think now with the switch to Lilat, it might throw the timing off just a little bit.
Yeah, and with the tipping of the ledge, that's going to make it a little bit more beneficial for Panda Bair, I think, with his forward smash, like kind of mixing up which direction it's going to go when Yoomoo's off stage, trying to recover.
You gotta be careful around the tree. It's spawned now, but Yoomoo could have easily been right on top of it.
Yeah, Yoomoo is just doing such a great job weaving through all of these projectiles.
That, and also he's punishing landings, which you really don't see a whole lot of people contest villagers' turnips when it's coming down. Yoomoo's, like I said, this entire set, he's shown that he's not afraid to approach Panda Bair at all.
Yoomoo is kind of the secret, the hidden boss of GHQ in a way. Most times I've watched GHQ, he's either 1 or 2 in the tournament results. So he's one of those players that you just really can't sleep on.
A nice power shield into a neutral air. Wanted him to run into the bowling ball, but no dice.
And they're both holding on their first stocks on this game 3.
All right, well, Panda's starting to find the rhythm with the forward airs.
Yeah, but one solid tilt or forward smash at this point will take it from really anyone.
Oh no tech on
Yoomoo did not have a jump.
All right, worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah, I would absolutely take that trade.
Dead even game. Both of them gave a little bit of a head nod. It's like, all right.
Really, on
Fair
both
enough.
sides, I'd take that trade. Yeah, get rid of that fear of either of them having rage.
Yeah, it keeps it dead even game.
Did you see the spacing on that side B?
And again, you see, Panda's getting a little bit too antsy with his turnips coming down, and Yoomoo is just doing the smart thing, hanging back and waiting for the landing, punishing with side B. All this damage has just been off of situations like that.
Yeah, Yoomoo's just been threatening that positioning. Yeah, there it is again. So, if I were in Panda Bair's situation or in his shoes, I would probably try landing a little bit.
I would try, or
empty,
at least,
land.
if you're going to land, try to aim for ledge.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if he's now starting to punish your landings, then you maybe need to force him into a situation where it's going to be a little bit risky to punish a landing.
All right, that was a good turnip. Trying to get that hard read with that forward smash.
Yeah, the conditioning is not really following through on Yoomoo right now. There are a couple of things that Panda's throwing out that is dependent on stuff that he's thrown out earlier in the match, but so far...
That was really good positioning on that Lloyd. Really it forced Yoomoo to double jump and get out of the way.
All right, tree on deck, so he has axe. Chop the tree down.
He also has tree if he needs.
That was a really good shield drop down there. The patience, and he's got the jab afterwards.
Oh, only one turnip.
That's so heartbreaking, and now he's in a disadvantaged state. Yoomoo could take this on this next edge guard.
Only one balloon barely made it through that. One balloon is like the scariest situation for Villager.
That gave me a heart attack.
Panda Bair is, I think, has not hit a single one of those
through the
matches.
stage. Still living. All right, now axe on deck. This is very quickly becoming last hit wins.
Oh. I
Dodged
definitely
the
thought
volleyball.
that the Rockets killed him.
There we go.
Up tilt, going to take it.
Up tilt covering the ledge, and Panda Bair breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief.
Yeah, Panda Bair was definitely training him that entire time to just go. He's only doing forward smash. So
There
at that
we go.
point, he finally threw out the up tilt, which caught him jumping. So Panda Bair taking it 2-1 in a very close set.
That
over
was it's sets like that really put some hair on your chest. Like,
oh yeah,
dang, that was seat of your pants. Like, oh my god. Like that moment where he was coming back and Yoomoo just got the one balloon left. I honestly thought that he was in a position where he could just pop balloons, get him into another really bad edge guard, and just take the game.
Yeah, I mean, the balloons especially, it's at least lucky for Panda Bair that he was already going up. Because if you're going down, you get down to one balloon, it's